Hey everyone, Odd here. Just wanted to let you all know a couple things, some updates on what's going on in space and with Russia. Um, on December 11th, we know that an asteroid is coming close, about 4 lunar distances away. Um, and also, there is another asteroid called 2003 SD220, which is 4 times the size of the Eiffel Tower, and it's coming on December 17th. And this Project DART, as it's called, you can look it up, is what is being used to nudge this satellite, this asteroid. And I believe that something else is going on here. NASA has been amassing a lot of its key personnel right now. Um, there's a lot of other weird things going on that I kind of find interesting. Um, anyway, just pay attention to that, of course. We just had the longest duration eclipse in like 600 years into Machu Picchu was being built in the Andes Mountains. We also had the uh, solar eclipse over Antarctica, of all places, like that far south. Like, wow, like totality being in Antarctica, that's just weird. But anyway, you have these signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars. And upon the earth's distress of nations, nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. In the world right now, the nations are in distress. This COVID virus has literally crippled the world to the point now to where everything is falling apart. And what Mr. Biden and his Nazi friends don't understand about this little resource control grab that they're trying to do with this climate change agenda is most of your global elitist and countries, I should say, are ran by oil. That's their number one money grab. Russia, for instance, Iran, Saudi Arabia, us, and they're pretty much spitting on their face and saying, "Oh yeah, and by the way, we're gonna weaken you because we're not gonna do the oil thing no more. So we're gonna force it out of here within the next like 10 years." And Russia's like, not happening. So a lot of what's going on is just a forbearing of war. Russia and China signing their peace treaty to cooperate militarily is a big one. They did it in front of the face of the entire world. So we know that before they were cooperating behind the scenes together, but now it's official. Okay, they signed their peace treaty. And I think what's even more interesting about all of this is that Russia has 10 battalions right now on the border of Ukraine and Poland, okay? And they also have enough gas and supplies to have a prolonged conflict. I'm talking about a very long conflict. They are prepared. And a buddy of mine brought to my attention that if they do blow our GPS satellites out of the sky, rendering our missile defense systems useless, if we were hit with an EMP, our planes become useless as well. They're electronic. They have electronic navigation systems. But Russia's planes have the old school vacuum systems still. EMPs won't phase them, and also, if satellites are blown out of the sky, they'll still be able to navigate because they're still taught the old school method, okay, with the ruler and everything, on how to navigate. Our pilots aren't taught that. You see, while we've been, messing around with our fingers, where, here in the United States, speaking about all this stupid nonsense, okay, and fighting prolonged, meaningless wars, Russia and China have been building their military, preparing their people's minds and spirit, readying their nation, nationalizing their people through pride of nation, and preparing to invade and destroy the West. We've been playing around while Well, they've been preparing. And the time has now come. They're coming. So, we, knowing this, and have been speaking this for years, need to prepare. Unfortunately, most of the people here in the United States and in the West are oblivious to the truth of what's really going on behind the scenes. All they care about is their political nonsense. They are just stuck inside of this paradigm that's been created by propagandists and corporatists to ebb and flow the societal hive mind. But people who are truly woke, like we are, know and knew that this was coming. So how prepared are we? I just beg that question because I really want you all to be ready when this takes place. Okay? One more thing. A buddy of mine also told me that there is a GPS satellite tracking system that was shared between Russia and Norway, and Russia cut the cables. So Norway can no longer track Russian satellites. I think it's getting really interesting here, everybody. And one more thing. There was a submarine that allegedly ran into a mountain in the South China Sea, and the whole face of it was destroyed. And they believe that the submarine's totaled now. But like my buddy said, it probably wasn't a mountain because these submarines have some of the greatest navigation systems in the entire world. So China probably blew the face of that thing off. So again, everybody, just be ready and pay attention. Things are about to get ugly. I love you. God bless you. And keep your head up.